Hello, hello. I just realized I didn't have on any lip gloss. This is absolutely ridiculous, okay? Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. Okay. I had to go live. I'm headed to dinner, but we got to talk about this episode, y'all. We got to talk about this damn episode because I am going to say this, and I'm going to say this in the most humble way possible because I'm not trying to do this that way. But when I tell y'all the editing of this shit is so off. BET presents the Encore. The editing. First of all, did anybody know kind of what happened at all? There was so many storylines going on at this time. And mind you, we don't ever get to see this shit until it airs, okay? There's so many storylines that's been going on in this one episode. I feel like this one episode was like 8. It was like 8 episodes. 8 episodes in one. It's insane. But in this one episode, like they touched on the Elijah thing. And, you know, obviously seeing a lot more of that, a lot of things became clear. Then they touched on the Queen's Court, right? They're trying to make it seem like Aubrey... Okay, so first of all, Aubrey was being a manipulative person throughout this whole process. But it was nothing like how that whole thing went down. And I want to say they pulled from 6 days ago to 6 days after to 12 days in. It was just so many different... I'm sorry, I got a headache watching it. It was that disrespectful to me. I'm sorry. I got a headache watching it. I'm sorry, Carlos, but I have no idea what was happening in that episode. It was absolutely ridiculous. The stories jump from left to right to up to down to heaven to hell. It was all over the place. So I'm just going to leave that there. That now that you guys know that, I'm going to leave that there. However, look, every single time Felicia and I looked defensive or we said something that y'all may think was deemed ridiculous, there was 15 conversations before and after that. There were literally conversations leading up to it that wasn't even shown, that wasn't even cared about showing, that literally could make everything be understandable. It was insane how this went down. But okay, let's touch on when Felicia was in the kitchen and she was basically crying, and did anybody know why she was crying? Did anybody know why she even felt the way that she felt? Absolutely fucking not. And the reason why you didn't know that is because they didn't even show it. And then they're going to show the top line when she says Missy Elliott, and that took her 10 years. That was so taken out of context, it'll make your fucking head spin, okay? It'll make your head spin. Anyway, I just feel like, you know, the way that it's going, I know how this, obviously, I know what's going to go down. I wanted to get on this live because I really wanted you guys to see that, what in the edit, and that's what I'm going to name this fucking live. What in the edit was this shit? What was the shit? And yes, there was plenty of things that was said. I said some things, and when I said that, you know, I feel like y'all should have elected me as queen. Y'all don't understand. This was, we were almost done with this. This was almost 2.5, 3 weeks in, where everybody's trying to sugarcoat so many things that's going on. And there was numerous amount of chances that was being made about vocals, about getting in the vocal booth, about singing the right way, about it sounding right. And it looks like, oh, I'm taking my records. I'm trying to be difficult. All of these different things that's going on, and it couldn't be further from the truth. Like, it couldn't be further from the truth. So, and I'm just going to leave that there because this takes more than a live. This literally is going to take a reunion. Carlos, we need a reunion. We need a reunion. Okay? We need a reunion ASAP because this ain't that. This ain't that. So, I'm going to leave that at there. But at the same time, I just really need y'all to understand that I know that if I was confused and I was there, I was literally on set. If I was confused and I was there, I'm sure you guys got real questions. Y'all got questions. And I want to answer the questions. So somebody said, can we ask our questions? Absolutely. Please ask your questions. I would really like to know where you guys are going, because like I said, I don't even know. It was so confusing to me. Was it confusing to you, Nicole?
Yes.
It was confusing to you?
Yes.
Yes, okay. It was confusing. So, everyone should already know they gotta make someone the villain with the editing. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not even worried about being the villain. I was the villain from the first. When I said geriatric, I was the villain, okay? And everybody keep asking, what was the reason? There was plenty of reasons, but I'm gonna go into that. Carlos, we need a reunion, okay? But yes, they will make somebody a villain, and I'm okay with that. I'll take that at face value is what it is. Okay. Let me see. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's not what we were going for, but like, it's okay. So let's state another thing. Oh, somebody said, why was Felicia crying? So I can't divulge that much detail about that because the show is not over. But you will, if it wasn't shown, I will have to revisit that later because I'm not sure what else is going to happen. So, but I'm going to say that there was a very, very legitimate reason why she said what she said and why that happened. So I'm going to leave that where it is for now. I'm sorry I can't answer that, but it just is what it is. I don't see y'all as villains because y'all speak y'all truth and 9 times out of 10 y'all be right. Yes, however, you are absolutely right and I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't really have too much tact because we also didn't have too much time. Okay? Whether it looks like that on TV and what it was like in real life, it was a totally different aspect, but that's what that was. You and your sister are very rude and messy. Thank you for your opinion. And if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. You just had to be there. That's all I'm gonna say, bruh. Let's see. The thing is, the fans aren't going to really understand you guys' point because they don't really know what it's like to be an artist at the end of the day. You work so hard on records. I completely agree. Blood, sweat, and tears. You are absolutely right. Thank you so much. Let's see. Be humble. Honey, look, when I tell you that if that whole statement is relative, because there's plenty of women in this house that what y'all don't see in an edit that's literally not giving the same energy. So you can say how you feel and what you want to say. I respect your opinion. Y'all do most of the work. Thank you. I mean, and let's touch on that a little bit. They keep saying that Fallon and Felicia keep taking off the house. Fallon and Felicia keep trying to steer this into a way that is cherished, and they want to cherish sound. Let me tell y'all something, okay? First of all, cherish, that is in the past. And if we decide to do something with our sisters, that's great. I don't ever want to give anybody else our sound. That is a sound that Cherish will always have. Besides that, when we came into this, we wanted to have the equal level playing field of everybody doing the work. Okay, this is what we do. Maybe this is a situation where some don't do. We understood that. Where the problem lies is that even when you have the chance, you don't show up for it. You don't show up for it. And I'm sorry that I'm not the type of person that will literally be like, oh, well, you know what, let me hold your hand. Because we all know the music industry, and this is not the time for anybody to be holding hands. Everybody came into this situation knowing exactly what we were getting ourselves into. And also at the same time, you knew exactly what you were getting yourself into when you were working with all the celebrities that wasn't any of us. It's me and Felicia. It's Felicia and I. We know that we know how to make music. But we never told anybody else that they couldn't make music. We never told anybody else that they couldn't come in this house and they can do the same things that we did. Okay? So, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you. I feel like most of the clips we have seen of the twins is in the studio. Because we lived there. We lived there. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm just a little frustrated. Each attitude, desires to be spoken, never get better. I can't answer that. there's a lot of things going on, guys, that I really can't answer. If it's pertaining to the episode, I can definitely answer it if it's pertaining to the episode. But if it's not, I can't really divulge too much information for obvious reasons. So, let me see y'all in there. Sorry, bounty. Y'all are putting in the work. Thank you. And we continue and we try to. But let me tell y'all, it was not the way the way that it's looking right now. It was not. This ain't that. Okay. And like you said, if we're doing a month, if we're doing 31 days in a house, and you got 9-10 episodes, yes, this is gonna be edited, and this is gonna be the way that they want it to be. However, I just need to let y'all know that if I was confused about this episode, I'm sure y'all was confused about this episode, and that's why I had to get on live and let y'all know exactly how I felt about it. Hi from Florida. Hi. This fair making an appearance. You need to keep watching. Keep watching. Why did you lie on Aubrey? I never lied on Aubrey. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you think that I lied on Aubrey, it was probably an edit that you didn't see. Never lied on Aubrey. Love y'all. We got y'all back. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's so sweet. I just want to know who the fuck bought from me for Queen. Look.
I was wondering that too.
Okay. All right. And we both wondering that. I want to know that too. Yeah. Let's see. A lot of these girls were spoon-fed in the industry. That is true. Absolutely. And look, I would never even try to downplay anybody else's struggle or anything, but the way that they got me and Felicia trying to, and you guys did notice that Felicia and I, we don't get along on everything. We argue. I mean, we was fighting yesterday, so it wasn't like we did, like nobody saw that side of us. So it's not like we can't take criticism. It's not like we don't think that anybody else can do the job. The problem is that nobody else was doing the job, and that's the difference. So it wasn't even about that. We are take charge people. Yes, I apologize for that. I'm a type. I like to run my life. I like to know how things are going to go, and that has nothing to do with me not knowing how to work with people, because I am in the music industry. I work with people all the time. I'm not even the artist. I'm working with other artists. So that's never been an issue for Felicia or me or Felicia at all. Just put that out there. Every week it's a different villain. That is the truth. But I want to say every week I'm still the villain. Just gonna put that out there. And yeah, I said some things. I could be like, oh, well, you said what you said in your reality TV. All right, okay. You be on reality TV, and then you tell me how they edit you. All right, cool. I don't like how they edit you guys in this episode. It didn't even make sense. None of it made sense. And I'm still trying to figure out how day 5 to day 20 was in one episode. I'm just gonna say. But whatever. Can you convince Keely to record on one of these records? Stay tuned. We're gonna find out real quick. I don't know. Oh, my sister just chimed in. She said she back on her bullshit. Farrah, come through, okay? And tell them to put some respect on y'all wigs. Look, okay, I'm gonna say this real quick. A couple of times, the wig, it was moving. It was moving. And that's cool, you know, because I will take all of that. I'll take all that, okay? And at the same time, you on TV for 30 days, you're going to start getting tired of doing your makeup. You're going to get tired of doing your damn wigs. You're going to get tired of saying and doing the same shit, okay? It's just what it is. And sometimes the wig moved. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you. So sorry. Yeah, Irish talked about y'all hearing ass. And Irish, thank you so much for saying that we had wide asses. Because I'm in the car right now, and I can't really get over there. But I've never seen that as a bad thing. That we can be 5 feet, you know, 110, 115, and have these booties. Thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate it. Now, you could have let the wigs out. That was petty, because I could have said a few things, but that's okay. It was what it was. They said they must don't know y'all. Y'all the nice ones. For real though, for real. Irish talking about y'all hair, but Irish and Misha need eye cream. You know what? know what? You know, there. Let's see. Big part. Irish had class. I still listen to Cherish This Day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nikki. I really appreciate that. We love y'all, man. As long as we get the songs y'all record, that's all I care about. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, okay? Cloud chasing. I'm not sure who you're talking about, but yeah, okay. Let's see. They need... Hi. Okay, now y'all saying y'all being sweet now. Y'all saying hi and everything. Hi, I really appreciate it. But look, so just kind of like, so I don't want this to linger too long. I just want y'all to know that if y'all were confused, baby, we were confused. We were confused. So we all confused. Okay? And that's where I'm going to leave it. This episode, I mean, was what it was. We're going to have some conversations about it. I'm going to go live a little later, possibly with Felicia, possibly with Keely, and then we can just, you know, kind of talk a little bit more, and then y'all just see that I'm not crazy. Okay? We going to take it from there. That's where we're going to go with that. But I really appreciate it. Farrah, shut the fuck up. Farrah. Y'all said Aubrey was overreacting with Elijah, but she had Diddy judge her for her entire career. That was triggering. I mean, you know what? At this point, all of these women are over a certain age that a lot of things in the music industry is triggering. Okay? And sometimes you gotta work through that. Ooh, this filter is coming out. Maybe I should take it out. But anyway, everybody got some triggers, man. So, and that's what the whole season really, you know, kind of touches on. So everybody got triggers on something that they feel like they was slighted on or talked about back in their day. So I get it. I mean, I'm no stranger to it. I obviously did the same thing. But yeah, so I just want y'all to know that this is all love. You know, we're going to talk later. I'm going to go live with my sister later, and then we'll check back in. Thank you guys for listening to my bullshit. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Please come back later so we can just really have a conversation. All right. Peace.